Hi everyone, this is Praveen Duri from Dice University, and in today's video we are going to talk about how to set up a native ads campaign on Revcontent step by step. Let's go. Welcome to today's video everybody, and in today's video we are going to talk about how to set up a native advertising campaign within the Revcontent. So firstly, what is native advertising campaign? I mean, that's the question that you're asking, right? Because you want to set up a native ads, but what is actually a native advertising campaign? Native advertising campaign is actually a paid ads. It's paid, guys. It's not something which is organic, which is free. It's a paid ad which match the look, the feel, the function of the media format, whichever that they appear. Simple as that. They are paid ad, but they look like an original content. I mean, that is the whole idea of native advertising. We want native ads to look like that. Native ads are usually found in social media feeds as for example, like recommended, sponsored, and all this kind of stuff, and in many web page and all this kind of stuff. You can actually see native ads most of the place, guys. And unlike display ads or banner ads, native ads does not look like an ad, and that's why it comes in the first place, because people are having the tendency to actually develop banner blindness as well as ad fatigue. In the year 2013, native ads came to actually overcome all that. That's why they don't look like an ad, they look like a part of the editorial flow of the page itself. And the key to native advertising is that it's not disruptive. It does not disrupt the audience. It does not disturb the audience. To put it in a simple word, it exposes the reader to advertising content without making readers get pissed off. Nobody likes ad, guys. That is the main easiest thing to say. Nobody likes ad. Imagine you're watching a YouTube video and suddenly an ad comes out. You hate it, right? As an audience, you should hate ads because nobody likes ads. But as a media buyer, what can we do? Ad is the only thing that we need to do as to survive. It's how we make money, guys. So we need ads. But as an audience hate ads. So if a native ad does not look like an ad, it looks like a regular content, then the reader might not realize that it's actually a paid ad. And this is something which has been in an argument for a long time. A lot of people are telling people know that that's native ads. A lot of people are telling this is not native. I mean, people don't know that that's native ads being tricked and all this kind of stuff. But regardless of whatsoever, native ads work like crazy tip top, and that's what we want. And coming to today's topic, Revcontent, guys. So how do I promote Revcontent? How do I say things about Revcontent? Let's say that I'm a marketer. So Revcontent, discover the right audience at the right time. Should I say it like that, or should I say a much more different type of introduction for Revcontent? Are you looking for a cheaper traffic that converts? Do you want more granular targeting than Facebook, Outbrain, and Taboola has to offer? Do you want real-time data to optimize faster? Alternatives to Google, Facebook, to generate enough money to make worth time? If you're looking for all this, then one ad network that impresses you would be the Revcontent. It has been an alternate for Google and Facebook to generate enough money, guys, because to generate enough money without Google and Facebook is something which is very rare these days. And testing new traffic source requires a lot of ad span, a lot of time setting up everything. And if the ad does not pay out, if the ad does not work, you might miss your goal for a month and all this kind of stuff, guys. So use Revcontent, because while testing every ad network may sound very good in theory, you will need a budget and a team to test all that. And mostly only 20% of your efforts will yield results, while 80% will go to dumps. That's how it works, guys. Like if you create 5 or 10 campaigns, 1 or 2 campaigns would be a winner. Other than that, everything would be a dump. So go ahead and use Revcontent, guys. So how to use Revcontent? So that's what we are going to take a look at today. As you can see, this is the page of Revcontent. Okay, they have a lot of stuff over here. You can go ahead and read. So they are actually reaching 97% of US household, 3% average CTR, 250 billion impression per month. They're actually huge. So they're based in Florida, United States of America. So you can actually go into the advertising section. So if you go ahead and click the advertiser, you'll come to this section, which is just now we look, right? So the premium publisher, right audience and time, dedicated account manager, and all this kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and hit the sign up button. So once you hit the sign up button, you'll be led to this particular page where you can go ahead and sign up into the Revcontent. Over here, you need to put your URL of your website, and you can actually choose how many views that the website gets, and then over here you can actually choose whether you're an advertiser or you're a publisher or you're both advertiser and publisher, because you have to keep in mind that Revcontent actually caters for both advertisers as well as publisher in a DSP, guys. So they do have this platform which everything is included within that platform itself. So either you're an advertiser or publisher, it's the same platform, guys. So your name, account, your company name. If you don't have company, just put your name, no problem. Email, username, password, phone number. Hit this button and hit the sign up. So once you have actually verified your email, verify your account and everything, you can actually go ahead and log in into the Revcontent. Once you log in into the Revcontent, this is how the Revcontent looks like. So as you can see over here, this is the dashboard, like I told you, both the for publishers and advertisers in the same dashboard. So if you're a publisher, you want to monetize your audience, you can actually go to site widgets over here or apps over here, guys. So if you are an advertiser like us, what we want to do is go ahead and boost your content. You're going to create campaign boost, and this is actually the support, guys. So you can actually email them if you need to. So you can actually go ahead and hit the campaign boost. So once you hit that, you'll be led to this particular screen where you're going to create a campaign. So first is a standard campaign, then you can actually put the campaign name test, for example. Then you can actually put a CPC amount. So let's just put 0.2. So 0.02. So over here you can actually set the budget amount. So you want a daily budget. For example, I only want to use $20 per day. So you can actually put, oh, so the minimum is $100 per day. So you can actually put $100 per day, or you can put unlimited if you want to. Over here, if you want to optimize like normal, it's for engagement. And over here, there's a something called the conversion pixel. It's something similar with Facebook and everything, where you can actually go ahead and take your external tracker. And speaking about external tracker, whenever you are creating a native campaign, or let it be a push campaign or whatsoever campaign within an ad network, having an external tracker is always optional, but having an external tracker is something that I would highly recommend you to have. Why? Because with external tracker, you can actually get a lot of data, and nowadays data is power, guys. Data is where a lot of people make money. Data is a commodity. Gold is actually going down, going up, sorry, because gold and USD is actually kind of vice versa. So when gold goes up, USD goes down, because the USD is now down, so the gold goes up, and the oil is going down. The economic crisis is there because of the coronavirus. The whole Europe is affected, Asia is affected, everywhere in the world is affected, guys. So this kind of stuff is happening. So when you know this kind of stuff is happening, what commodity does not get affected? Data. Data is there, guys. Nowadays they even say that whoever owns the most data are the most powerful people. No more the most money, no more the most gold or whatsoever. The most data. Data has become that big commodity that you can actually go ahead and make money, guys. So data is important in a campaign, for example, like native campaigns, to optimize your campaign. And not only that, data can also be used to scale your campaign. And definitely you will be needing an external tracking software to collect all this data. And the one that I would highly suggest you to go ahead and get is Volume. You can go ahead and Google volume tracking software for yourself, read the reviews, go ahead and talk about them. I'm not going to go ahead and talk about them as well, but we from Dice University, we highly recommend Volume, because we do have like a manual. Once you join the Dice University, we have a manual that you can actually follow step by step on how to set up a volume campaign with Revcontent, with all this kind of stuff, how to set up the whole volume account, how to troubleshoot, how to set up your landers within the volume tracker, and all this kind of stuff is within the Dice University. And that's why we always recommend volume. But if you want to know more about volume, you can also join the Dice University forum, where you can actually go ahead and learn more about the volume external tracker as well. So coming back to our topic, over here you can actually go ahead and create a conversion pixel. We're not going to do that, so let's just do engagement. And over here you can automatically detect the brand logo from your offer page, or you can upload a brand logo yourself, depends on whatever you want. So let's just do automatically detect. And over here, you can actually go ahead and schedule your campaign immediately, or you want it to start in a specific date, when you want it to end, or when you only want to end when you click end. And then over here is the targeting, guys. This is one of the most important part. So on the targeting, you can actually target all countries, or you can include certain countries. For example, you can include Algeria, you can include Anguilla, you can even include Antarctica. So depending on whatever you want to include. So let's go ahead and include a country, guys. So let's go for my country, guys, Malaysia. So I'm going to include Malaysia. So you can actually do regional targeting. I don't want to do regional targeting, but you can actually go ahead and include stuffs in Malaysia, like the cities in Malaysia. So you can actually include Kuala Lumpur, Kelantan, all this kind of stuff. But I'm not going to do so. I'm going to do all regions. And over here, you can actually go ahead into the device targeting, where you can target a certain device, a desktop, mobile. If you print mobile, whether you want Android, iOS, Windows, you can set the same thing for tablets, or you can even click all three of them if you want to. So let's just put all device, and you can over here you can actually go ahead and create language. So all language is there, or you can just cancel all language and you just put English. And since we are creating Malaysia, I'm going to go specific, so I'm going to go on Malay. I'm going to go and what's the language speaks in Malaysia? So Tamil and also Chinese. Where's Chinese, guys? Chinese. All right, so these are the main language speaked in Malaysia, so you can actually go ahead and click that. And over here is the tracking. You can go ahead and set up your tracking. You can go ahead and place this within your lander and all this kind of track your landing page and all this kind of stuff. If you have trouble in creating lander, you can either use ClickFunnels, or you can either use AWS. ClickFunnels requires some subscriptions, while AWS is actually free of charge. So both of the ways on how to create lander is actually inside Dice University. So inside Dice University, we teach you how to set up your campaign via ClickFunnels as well, step by step with no step skip. And as well, we actually teach you how to step up your campaign within AWS, step by step with no step skipped as well. And also we teach you on how to integrate both of these landing page within your tracker as well. So definitely go ahead and check the Dice University out if you have the time to do so. And also you can go ahead to Dice University forum and check out the Dice University forum as well. So once you have done all that, you hit the save button. So all device, okay, they're asking us to select different device. So let's just go ahead and select mobile, Android and iOS, just for the sake of what they wanted. So hit the save button, and then you'll be led to the page where you are now going to create the content. Just now you have actually created the campaign. Now you're going to create the ad in the campaign. So you're going to press add new. Over here is where you're going to paste your offer URL. So if you're using an external tracker, you're going to place your tracking URL over here. So depending on what you have there. So for the purpose of this video, we have not linked with any tracker, but I will highly recommend you to go ahead and link with tracker. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to paste a link from offer URL from ClickBank. So I'm gonna hit submit over here, so you can actually see this is where you are going to do the ad. So keep in mind that with Revcontent, your ad's first headline should be in capital. So we're gonna do, like, for example, 13 ways to lose weight fast. So these are the stuff that always usually how native ads is. So 13 ways to lose weight fast, 30 days challenge, for example. Let's just do this. So this is how you actually do with a native campaign. So native campaigns will actually look something like this. So you can actually go ahead and do this. 30 days challenge, and over here is the brand name. Over here you can actually go ahead and name the brand name. For example, let's just do online marketing. Or if you want to do weight loss, you can actually do master weight loss example, just for the sake of this video, guys. So over here is where your creativity actually plays a very big role. So it totally depends on your creativity, how you want it to be. So you want to actually put the title, and you want to put the brand name, how you want to do it. Everything depends on your creativity alone. And keep in mind, guys, one thing is that this is how your ad will look like, and this is the only chance you have to impress your audience. So this is something which you will need to look very nice, and the audience, once they click here, they will be redirected to the ClickBank page or the offer page. So this is the only chance you have to actually go ahead and impress the audience. So once you have done that, usually this kind of headlines works a lot with the native ads campaign. So you can actually go ahead and choose an image. And keep in mind, right, guys, with Revcontent, something is very important. I'm going to show you. So they do have like a automated how they say it, automated resizing with the image. I've just put the image here for the sake of this video, guys, but definitely this image is very vital for you. Take your own sweet time, go ahead, choose nice images from Google Images, from Pinterest, and do all this kind of stuff. Go ahead, take your time, because this is your chance to impress your audience, guys. If you choose a wrong image, you will not impress your audience. So make sure to go ahead and choose a very nice image, because this is where your time will always get consumed. Usually if you want to create like 10 ads or 5 ads, I will actually spend like 30 minutes to 40 minutes to just choose the image, guys, because it's very crucial to do so. So that's how you do it. So once you have done that, if you don't want this kind of resizing, you can actually go ahead and check out the Revcontent resizing page, resizing requirements, which is over here. You can actually go ahead and check the Revcontent headline and image requirements. What is their size? What size exactly they want? How to use a headline and all this kind of stuff. So what kind of image you can actually use. So you can actually go ahead and take this. So you can see this image cannot have a text in creative. So you need to know all this. If not, your image will not get approved and your ad will not get approved. So so zooming in and all this kind of stuff. So you can actually go ahead and take a look at all this stuff. So let's get back to our ad, guys. So all you got to do is go ahead and submit. And if you want to resize, before I finish this, if you want to resize your picture for the same size within like the size that they told within Revcontent, like this one, you can actually use Photoshop. If you're used to Photoshop, if you're not used to Photoshop, you can go ahead and use Canva, guys. Canva is a software which helps people to design stuff, and people without any designing background. So it's made for people without any designing background to go ahead and design stuff. So you can actually go ahead and hit custom dimension over here and hit the dimension of whatever you want and design your particular photo. So let's go back to our ad and let's go ahead and press the submit. So once you have actually pressed the submit, that's about it, guys. You have successfully created an ad with native ads with the Revcontent. So you can actually go ahead and change any targeting if you want to. You can do all this kind of stuff, guys. So you can go ahead and change the setting if you want to also. So but this is how your ad will look like. You have successfully created an ad. So you can actually see that the credit card is missing because we never add fund. So if you already add your credit card, it will say that it's on review. So it will really take Revcontent a lot of time, because Revcontent is very slow in reviewing your particular content, because they're very strict in reviewing the content as well. So like I told you, make sure you comply with all their requirements and all stuff. And if you comply with everything, by 5 to 7 days, they should have actually reviewed your campaign, and your campaign should have actually gone live. You can actually go ahead and create more ads as well. So you can create up to 10 ads like this. But basically that's about it, guys. This is how you go ahead and set up your native advertising with Revcontent, step by step, with no step skip, guys. So that's about it in today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. On top of that, I really hope that today's video was super beneficial for you. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I'll be seeing you in the next one. But before I go,
allow me to introduce the Dice University Forum. Whether you are trying to make your first conversion on ClickBank or scale your campaigns to 6 figures, the Dice University Forum offers you exactly what you need, like high-quality landing page templates, detailed case studies, and exclusive discounts. The forum has no outdated information. All resources inside are from campaigns that are running right now. Do you want to learn from super affiliates? Check the link in the description and sign up today.